Hey guys, welcome back to Trendy Viral Now. Today we're going to be looking at hidden Friends details almost no one notices. Before we get into the video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss any of our banger uploads. Without further ado, let's jump right into the video. At number 10, many more celebrities made appearances. A few favorite celebrities to grace the set include Tom Selleck, who played Dr. Richard Burke for 10 episodes, and Morgan Fairchild, who guest starred as Nora Tyler Bing in 5 episodes over several seasons. Brad Pitt, Billy Crystal, Robin Williams, Jeff Goldblum, Danny DeVito, Ellen Pompeo, and John Lovitz each make a cameo appearance in various episodes of the show, per the Friends IMDb page. At number 9, executive producers make an appearance too. The threesome, Kevin Bright, who directed 54 episodes, and Marta Kaufman and David Crane, who are both uncredited for directing 3 and 2 episodes respectively, formed Bright Kaufman Crane Productions and began a development deal with Warner Brothers and made several cameos during the run. So here are some of the episodes in which you could see one of the executive producers. At the very first episode, that one with the fake Monica, Joey Holden McGroin auditions at the very end, on stage. At number 8, the original character choices. Could you imagine if the cast had been made up of different actors? Executive producer and co-creator Marta Kaufman revealed to Vanity Fair that they originally offered the role of Rachel to Courtney Cox, but she asked to play Monica instead. Kaufman and her writing partner, David Crane, initially had a different version for Monica. We had Janine Garofalo's voice in our head, darker and edgier and snarkier, but Cox brought dimension to the role that they hadn't even imagined. And what are the other actors? Executive producer Kevin Bright revealed to USA Today that they auditioned 500 actors for the show. He also revealed that they knew David Schwimmer had him in mind for Ross, while Lisa and Jennifer and Matthew and Matt we cast from auditions. Kaufman told Vanity Fair that Matthew Perry was one of the first actors they wanted to hire, but he was already doing another pilot. They nearly hired Craig Burko, but he passed on the role after reading the script. Luckily, Matthew Perry became available, and the rest is history. In 2015, during an interview with Howard Stern, Ellen DeGeneres cleared up the rumor that she was asked to play Phoebe. She explained that her sitcom Ellen premiered around the same time as Friends, except that her show was initially called These Friends of Mine for the first season, so similar names are confused. At number 7, Phoebe met her brother without even realizing it. As Phoebe's dad abandoned her family, Phoebe grew up without knowing her little brother, Frank Buffet Jr. But finally, both of them met in season 2, episode 21. Frankie's close to graduating from high school. At first it was an awkward start, and after some time it eventually grew into an affectionate sibling relationship. After Frank graduated from high school, he married his much older former teacher. Phoebe acts as a surrogate for the couple, giving birth to triplets in season 5. At number 6, the pregnancy that never ends. You probably might have not have noticed, Rachel's pregnancy goes on for a long time, but if you look into the depth via math in the series, you'll figure it out. According to what happened in the movie, Rachel finds out Monica and Chandler's wedding that she's pregnant with his baby. We know that Monica's wedding date is May 15th, which means Rachel's pregnant by early May at the latest. You'd think that the time Valentine's Day rolled around 9 months later, she'd be ready to get birth, but Ross mentions that the baby recently started kicking, something that usually happens much earlier in the pregnancy. Rachel doesn't give birth until the season finale, when, judging by the lightweight clothes everyone's wearing, takes place in the spring. That's a long pregnancy. At number 5, Joey's PIN number. Estelle Leonard, Joey's talent agent, might not be a huge character on Friends, but she's certainly pretty unforgettable. While we love her, she can't help but blame her for the rough state of Joey's acting career. She isn't exactly the most professional of agents, and you can't help but wonder just how successful Joey could have been if he had an agent who worked better or just a little harder. Even Phoebe, who has no experience in the industry, could do a better job getting Joey acting gigs when she briefly acted as his agent. At number 4, the reserved Central Perk table. Some of you might be thinking about how did Monica, Chandler, Phoebe, Rachel, Ross, and Joey manage to sit on the same couch every time they were in Central Park, their favorite cafe. If you look closely at the table where they used to sit, you'll notice a small reserved sign secretly placed on the table in certain episodes. So it makes sense, right? That's simply because the place is reserved for them. At number 3, thanks for all your business. Whenever you're watching Friends, if you go through Chandler and Joey's house, make sure that you look at the magic slate that is hung right next to their door. If you look at it, you'll probably laugh to death since you'll find funny messages written on it. For example, in season 2 of episode 4, when the 2 roommates have just been robbed, we can see that the thief took care to leave a note before setting sail. At number 2, Central Perk. Reference to the famous Central Park of New York. The name of the favorite cafe of Friends also hides a clever play on words. Indeed, in English, the verb to perk, abbreviation of to percolate, means to prepare the coffee. This fictitious establishment, which has become totally legendary for fans of the series. Therefore, the ideal place to warm their hearts with friends around a good steaming cup is one of the hidden details in the show. And at number 1, red, blue, and yellow. Have you noticed that there are 6 colored dots between the letters of the logo of Friends? What could that represent? If you've watched this famous series, you can easily find the answer in the credits of the series. A note of color for each of the characters. Therefore, materialized near the mythical fountain by 6 umbrellas, opened by the actors. 2 blues for Chandler and Joey, 2 reds for Ross and Rachel, and 2 yellows for Monica and Phoebe. Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Trendy Viral now, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching.